Yo, what it do, Ghost Nation? It's your boy Ghost Rider. Welcome back to another episode of Ghost Movies. Now, on this episode, I want to talk about The Last of Us, season 1, episode 2, Infected. Man, from the beginning of this episode to the end, man, it just was so intense. I literally was on the edge of my seat, literally from the beginning, when they were in Jakarta, Indonesia, all the way up to when we finally get to the part where Bella Ramsey, playing Ellie, she wakes up and the sunlight is hitting her, and they're watching. Joel and Tess are watching her, and Joel got the gun. They never slept all night. They probably took, changed shifts or whatever, but they were watching her all night to see if she was going to change. And man, she does not change, because she has not been bitten but once but twice now. And I just love the visuals in this episode, man. The world, the scope, the cities, how they look, the ruined cities, buildings collapsing into each other, and you can just see all the fungi and different trees sprouting out of the buildings. It's so visually fantastic. What an episode, man. The tension was there from the beginning when we got the flashback in the when we were in Jakarta. And you see this professor, she's having lunch or whatever, and then these military police of Indonesia, they come in and say, "Oh, you need to come with us." She don't know what's going on. She don't know if she's arrested. She don't know what the fuck's going on. And they take her into this facility that's heavily guarded, heavily isolated, and there's a dead woman on an empty slab in one of the isolation rooms. And she has to go in there and examine. First, she looks through a microscope and looks and see that, oh, yeah, this certain type of bacteria cannot survive in a human being. A human can't survive. And she then has to go into and look at one of the infected females that's lying there dead on the slab. She got shot in the head. She was infected. She started attacking civilians. Cop shot her right in the head. Crazy. And then the woman opened the mouth, and she saw the bite mark on the left heel or the left leg by the ankle. Then she opened up her mouth, and she saw the fungi growing out of her body, coming out of her mouth. And she kind of picked up a piece of it with the utensils, and she just put it down and ran the fuck out. She's like, I'm infected now. Send me home to my family. Kill me. And then she told the military police of Indonesia, just bomb everybody, bomb the whole city, bomb everybody in the city, because there's no cure, there's no vaccine, there's no medicine. And that ended the flashback. But man, that scene was intense, because I'm like, yo, why are they coming after her? Is she arrested? What's going on, bruh? That was crazy. And then we get into Bella Ramsey, man. She been bitten once, but we never seen it off screen. She was bit. We never seen it on screen. And we finally get the backstory of how she got bit. She went to an abandoned mall by herself. She wasn't dared or bet or threatened or anything. She just walked into that shit by herself. She got balls on her, that Tess says. And she found one of the infected and she got bit. Then she comes out, and now they are actually going to take her to the checkpoint. They're going to take her to where they're going to trade her for a battery. It's going to be the QZ. She's going to go to one of the QZ facilities or whatever. They're going to trade her in for a car battery. Not even a battery, an actual truck, an actual automobile. Something that they can use to get around in. Come to find out, they finally get to the checkpoint. Everybody's infected. But before they got there, they went through a library. And we finally got to see 2 of the clickers. Now there's more of them. There's hundreds, thousands of them. Probably millions. But we got to finally hear the sound of what the clickers sound like from the game in the show. And it was great. It was only 2 of them, but it was great. They're blind, but they can hear you very clearly. They can hear when you breathe heavily. They can hear when you step on a glass. They can hear when you actually changing the bullets, reloading your clip in the chamber of your gun. They can hear all that shit, and they're gonna pounce on you like a lion. Dude, it was tense, man. I felt like I was playing the game all over again. So fucking good. And let's just say, I love the relationship. I love the sarcasm between Bella Ramsey's character playing Ellie Williams and Pedro Pascal's Joe Miller. I love it. It's fucking amazing, because she will say a comment and he will have a comment right back. The wit is just there. And they snap at each other so fast. She's a smart ass. He just doesn't give a shit about her. And I love it because, you know, every time she says something smart, he has a quick response to shut her and keep her quiet. She says one part in the episode, "Oh, I got an extra hand," and he says, "Congratulations." I laughed so much. That shut her up, and she looks at him with the most distasteful look that you could give somebody else, a human being. She just looked at him with so much disgust. Like, what did you say to me? And I couldn't retaliate. So fucking good. What an episode, man. And all I can say is rest in peace. Like I said, I didn't get too far in the game, and I never played the second one, but I didn't know too much about Tess's character. Rest in peace to Tess. She was a G. She wanted something positive to come out of her life. She's like, "I'm not going back home with you, Joel. That's not my home." She was going to stay there. And lo and behold, she was hiding something from Joel this whole journey. She has been infected. We don't know how long. It looks kind of fresh in a way. I think she got bit when they were in that library. When she twisted her ankle, I think that shit bit her. And man, she's like, "I'm going to stay here." And Joel's like, "I don't want you coming near me." She tried to reach out to Joel and take one step closer to Joel. Joel backed the fuck up and aimed the gun at her. I'm like, "Yo, you ain't coming close to me, bitch. I don't know when you're going to turn, but I'm not taking that chance." Rest in peace to Tess, man. In a way, her character's kind of annoying to me. So her going, I mean, I didn't feel anything when she died. And then it was smart that she actually kicked over those barrels of actual fucking gasoline and shit. When she kicked, that was actually smart. And she had the lighter with the grenades right there. She lit the gasoline, blew up everybody and all those extra freaking clickers that were coming. Blew up everyone. Because when Joel shot one of the humans that was already dead, the fungi started to spread and get into the human's hand, into the bloodstream and shit. And that's how the fungi knows where you are, because they're all connected. The fungi is underneath the city and it's sprouting upwards. So wherever you are, they know where you are. And it's going to be like a horde of zombies. It's going to be a horde of these clickers coming at you. And they run fast as fuck. They run so fucking fast. And then she just freaking lit everybody up. But it was crazy that one of the clickers came up to her. You see the fungi coming out of his fucking mouth, and he kissed her right in the mouth. So the fungi is going to spread like that through her body. But she ended up killing everyone and herself so that the fungi doesn't get into her. Because she don't want that shit in her. She'd rather die than have that shit spread into her body as she turns. Man, what an episode, man. Fucking intense. I can't wait to see episode 3. I know later tonight or probably tomorrow, HBO is going to drop like a featurette or something like that for the next episode 3 that's coming out. I'm going to do a video later on that, probably when I get off of work tomorrow or later today. But I Ghost Nation, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode, bro. Because, man, I am on board. That episode was intense. Man, I was on the edge of my seat. I didn't even pick up my phone not once. And I'm excited for the next episode. And this is what you want from an episode, a TV show. That's why HBO is number 1. Fuck Disney Plus. Fuck HBO. I mean, not HBO. Fuck Disney Plus. Fuck Amazon Prime Video. Fuck Paramount Plus. Fuck Netflix. HBO is still the king when it comes out to putting out TV shows. They give you movie-like TV shows. Like you're going to the movie theaters. You get excited when you go to a movie theater. That's what these episodes are like. They feel like you're watching a movie. Every episode feels like a movie. And every show that HBO puts out is like a movie. From The Sopranos to Sex and the City, now Game of Thrones, and now we getting this. So, I mean, HBO is number 1. That's why it's called home box office. That's why it's in the name. You feel like you're going to the box office. You're going to the movie theater to watch a movie at home. I mean, I got a new soundbar. I got a Bose soundbar, and I crank that bitch all the way up when I'm watching HBO TV shows or HBO content. I crank the volume all the way up because I am invested in what I'm watching. And Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu. I love Hulu. Hulu is second to me to HBO and then Disney Plus. But I'm telling you, all these other streaming services need to take pointers from HBO. And when they advertise their shows, you know that it's coming out. because Netflix never advertised shit. Amazon Prime Video, they advertise a little bit, but not much. Disney Plus does good too, and Hulu is very good at it too. But HBO is still number one when it comes to advertising their shows and putting out their content. It's so fucking good, and I am on board. What an episode. Episode 1 was great, but now episode 2 was even better. Every episode is getting better and better, and this is what you want when you're watching a TV show. You want to keep coming back for more. You want to keep coming back to tune in for more. Oh, I'm going to set my time for 9 p.m. and I'm going to watch it. I didn't get to watch my shit at 9 p.m. because I had to go do laundry, handle my business, clean up the crib, clean the whip. So now I came home after I did my laundry, came home, put the shit on around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I wasn't missing a beat. So fucking good. I'll be tuning in next week for episode 3 and giving y'all my full spoiler review of every episode. Alright, Ghost Nation, leave your comments in the comment section below. Hit the thumbs up button, like this video, also subscribe to my channel, and hit that post notification bell for your boy. And until next time, I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Ghost Rider out.